there is a mismatch with these facilities because we have yet to have a physical push from the government of Uganda as we are promised. The chair of council will talk about this more. ICT services, we have achieved quite a lot in terms of internet activity, computers, power backups, but we still need more in terms of internet connectivity because numbers are increasing, and you know, in Kabale the power is very intermittent. I'm sure the minister, you have had it go off so many times since you arrived yesterday. This is what happens, so we need this kind of support because we spent a lot of money on generators. But I would like to say that we have actually tried to do our best, and working with the RENU, we are about to establish hotspots in the different parts of Kabale municipality where we know our students reside most, so that they can have access to internet even when they are off campus. I think that is a good achievement which needs a clap. We also were lucky to get a business incubation center supported by UNDP through the visit of their resident director when she visited Kabale University in 2022. They have given us equipment worth $230,000 US, and they have given us equipment including the Irish potato machine that will help us to add value. We are about to launch this incubation center, and here students in particular, but also the youth in Kabale and elsewhere, can come and try their businesses, their ideas, and experts will help them to escalate them to different levels so that we can also change the lives of the individuals, but also of the university and the community, including helping them on copyright and such things. This project is led by Urban. If he's there, he can stand up because he's doing good work connecting UNDP with Kabale University. I think he said he would be online. We have a lot of collaborations with many different universities. A long list is attached, excuse me, is attached to this address. I would like to say that we are active within Uganda, excuse me, under the Uganda Vice Chancellor's Forum, the Inter-University Council for East Africa, and the Association of African Universities and Forum. I'd like to report on the progress of the next Kabale University Rukunjiri campus, which is going to open in August. Following the repurposing of Rukunjiri Primary Teachers College into a campus of Kabale University by the government of Uganda, the college assets were handed over to the university by the Ministry of Education and Sports on 30th November. That needs a clap. The land belongs to the Diocese of North Kigezi. So as a result, we have to go through negotiations before we complete the lease. But I'm glad to report that we already have a commitment letter from the Bishop of the Diocese, and National Council for Education have inspected this this facility, and we expect to have it accredited soon, and we start in the month of August. In the past, we have had quite a number of guests in this university. I would like to mention the former president representative of UNDP, Ms. Elsie Atfa, who left for a bigger position in Nigeria, but she helped us to establish the incubation center, and we are soon going to welcome her successor. On 30th August, Mr. Abel Bizimana, IRC5 chairperson, specifically paid a special visit to Kabale University to discuss issues of establishing a College of Health Sciences in Rukunjiri. We are working with him on these issues. We hosted the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Thomas Tayebwa, here in Kabale, and he was accompanied by Dr. Kamara, who is present here, and another member of Parliament. We were happy several times. The Kabale University District Speaker pays a visit here, and we encourage her to continue supporting us in that line. Honorable Nyinakiza Flavia Kanagizi. There are several other visitors. Rose Trivrian of Tropical Biology Association. We have a research going on with the University of Cambridge. We had those visitors. We have had visitors from Austria because the Faculty of Agriculture has a connection with them. We hosted the chair of the Electoral Commission, His Lordship Justice Simon Byabakama Mugenyi. He spent an afternoon here talking to students and staff and providing civic education and voter education. He gave us a lot of literature on those topics. We thank him. And we also have a guest from the University of Arizona. We hope we will have a relationship with the Faculty of Agriculture. Jennifer, if you are nearby, you can stand for recognition. Under the Inter-University Council of East Africa Staff Exchange Program, the Institute of Language Studies hosted Dr. Nema from the University of Dodoma for 4 months. And of course, we've been visited many times by the regulatory body, the National Council for Higher Education. We have many challenges, but I leave them to the chair of council. They just have a basis from low funding in the midst of raising numbers of students and staff. We lost a number of people. I've attached a big list, but a lot of students and staff and members of staff lost relatives. But I would like to comment on the 3 members of staff we lost over recently. We lost Dr. Godwin Tudiasingura, who left a gap in the Kabale University School of Medicine. He was among the pioneers, and he worked very hard in the field of obstetrics and gynecology to reach out not only to the referral hospital where the medical school is situated, but also to the lower LCs, health centers, where he was training the staff there to recognize especially cervical cancer. And he was really a very useful member of the founding group of the university. We shall miss him. We lost Oliver Tusime, who was a young assistant lecturer in physical education. He was the first staff here, and she was about to defend her PhD. Died in an accident in a bathroom. Then we lost also an expert as a senior systems administrator, Simon Ononge, who was also sick. So we have had that gap. We hope all of them, we pray that their souls continue to rest in peace. We want to appreciate the continued support from the government of Uganda and the Ministry of Education, and would like to ask you, Honorable Minister, to convey our appreciation to the First Lady for the support that she has given us in the transition from private to public status up to now. And whenever we have a problem, she allows us audience. We thank her very much for the support. And please tell her that she needs to visit us physically so that she can see where we need the support. We appreciate the support of the regulatory bodies, especially the National Council for Higher Education. And at this juncture, I would like to give the apologies of the Executive Director, Professor Mero Kwakor, who had other duties but sent a message that she's with us in spirit. Then there are these professional bodies in health and other related areas. We have had good support from Bank of Uganda, Uganda Industrial Institute. We thank them. We cannot forget to thank the founders of Kabale University, because that is the one which gave us the basis of being here. We thank everybody, the community which is giving us support here, moral and otherwise. About the current graduation ceremony, as I move towards the end, we have a total number of 1,387 graduates, and 58.1% are male, 41.9% are female. So those of you who mobilize the community, please take note of those percentages. Would like to recognize the best performing students. What we do is to get the best performing student in the male cadre and the best performing student in the female cadre. So we have Ruth Asimwe, who is a female, best female student, with a CGPA of 4.78, Bachelor of Business Administration. She's actually, if we are just choosing one person, she would be the best performing student. Then we have the best performing student in the male group, Moruma Sande Otim, Bachelor of Applied Design and Fine Art. And we have their awards. When I complete my address, they will go near the Chancellor, who will hand over these two plaques to them. Award to the graduates. I congratulate you upon reaching this day. I appreciate the hard work and resilience. I urge you to reflect on your new journey as you enter the job market arena. I particularly urge you to adopt the philosophy of lifelong learning, because you need to keep pace with the global and the fast-changing technology. Please seize all opportunities ahead of you and build networks. Many young people look down on the notion of being a volunteer, but be open to such avenues. As you enter the new world, I urge you to take seriously the words of Thomas Sankara, the former president of Burkina Faso. He said, "You cannot carry out fundamental change without a certain amount of madness. It comes from non-conformity, the courage to turn your back on the old formulas, the courage to invent the future. We must dare to invent the future. Always have courage, therefore, and aim higher. Set yourself goals to achieve as you leave Kabale University." I wish you all